Brodes Media.
I want to start this show off with a little quote, okay? And this quote happens to be by one DeMarcus Lawrence of the Dallas Cowboys. And this describes perfectly how the rest of the league views this fragile Eagles squad, okay? You hit a motherfucker in the face over and over and over and over again until they quit. And when they quit, hit them again and again and again. I think you realized if you are watching the 49ers, if you're watching the Dallas Cowboys play against the Eagles, whoa, you can break them. And that's exactly how this Eagles team looks. They look broken. And now a lot of that is more than just their physicality because they're getting outmanned, they're getting manhandled, outworked, all of it. The other team wants it more than them. But it's also schematically. Okay, you now have players in the locker room texting Derek Gunn to get out their voice that this offense just isn't working. Plays are taking too long to develop. Look at how the Cowboys get the football out quickly. There's only one reason why you use the media if you're in the room. Okay, you saw it before with Alshon Jeffrey, with Josina Anderson. The moment you're discussing anything with Derek Gunn, it's because you're trying to get out what's wrong inside those walls at the NovaCare complex, and that's now the first time under the Nick Sirianni era that we may have people questioning him on the team. That's the first thing that went off in my brain is, all righty, can Sirianni hold it together? Can he make sure that this team, when handling adversity, doesn't crack so bad that now we see a piss-poor losing streak against teams that they should absolutely beat? Everyone talks about controlling their own destiny. Not if they play like this. They're not beating Seattle with or without Geno Smith if they don't have any work ethic, okay? Now, listen to this. This is Shane Haff, and I apologize if I am pronouncing his last name wrong, of Bleeding Green Nation. All right, and I'm not Mr. Analytics. I'm not Mr. Every single little stat out there. Let's try and find an angle that fully fits my narrative. But in regards to how difficult it is right now for Jalen Hurts and some of these skill position players, even though you have to hold on to the football, dude. Yo, AJ, if you're going to call Gilmore old and you're going to chirp him throughout the game, the last thing you can do is give 30% effort and let him rip the ball out of your hands that easily. If you're going to talk, you better at least show up and work your ass off instead of going through the motions, lollygagging around. I'm A.J. Brown. I could do whatever I want. It's a disgrace. But Hurts' expected completion percentage is 61.6%, which is the second lowest in the entire league. Hurts' completion percentage over expectation is plus 4.9%, which is the highest in the NFL. What does this mean? Essentially, the offense is asking Jalen Hurts to make the most insane, hardest throws compared to the rest of the league. And believe it or not, with Devontae Smith, with A.J. Brown, looking at the full body of work, they've actually exceeded expectations based off of some of these play designs and go deep. And, you know, it's like every single play is either a horrendous wide receiver screen, a QB draw where Jalen Hurts takes the ball up the middle, or it's a long, deep shot to AJ and you're just asking him to go win a one-on-one matchup, which isn't a problem sometimes. When it's your entire identity, it sucks, and there's never anything easy. And you can't just target and hone down on three guys, Goddard, AJ, and Devontae. We have to operate as as an entire unit. I can't believe now at this rate we are watching players reach out to media so their voice can be heard. That is step one in uh-oh. Okay, it doesn't mean it's absolutely going to flop and it's an automatic disaster. I'm telling you, it's the first step to possibly leaning that way. With all of that said, and you can tell that I'm angry with the coaching staff, you could tell that I'm pissed with a lot of what we have here right now with the coordinators too. What we can't do, and I think that idiot who went down to the NovaCare complex to put a sign saying fire Sean Desai so everyone sees it when they go park, and putting out trash cans calling Darius Slay, no play Slay and all. I use this platform to rant all the time. I call players out nonstop. But to actually go there and to have them see if when you just sit out there as they're going to work, going to practice, I thought that was a loser thing to do. I think that's going completely overboard. And I don't like that Darius Slay leans into it. What bothers me about the Slay thing, not so much changing his Twitter picture to the trash can, but whenever he has a game, let's say the Eagles get destroyed, which they have been doing. It sucks. When a game is over and you lose by 20 plus, okay, and the two biggest game on your schedules roll around and you showed up flat and the entire team sucked. And when I say you, I'm not specifically saying you, Slay. I'm saying you, the crest, the Eagles logo. I don't care at the end of the game that you're going to retweet a graphic that says that you had 2 pass breakups and targeted 4 times with 0 catches or 1 catch. I don't care. Your team just lost by 20. It says to me that you are being selfish, and I know all you can control is what you did. But just stay away. Now's not the time. You have to read the room. Yeah, we get it. You had a couple pass breakups. The team got killed by the Cowboys on the road, and now the entire narrative changes. I don't care, Slay. I don't care. I don't care. Now you have people questioning Jalen Hurts' demeanor. I don't like the way that he looks on the sidelines. I don't like the way that he has his shoulder slumped. He's different. He's different. He doesn't ride the high super high. He doesn't ride the low super low normally. When he fumbled that ball, and that's totally unacceptable by him, you know, you see the Dallas Cowboys go down and score. Now they get a touchdown, and your defense is still on the whole. You can move through them like warm butter, just like 6 consecutive touchdown drives against San Fran. You roll into the next game, and it's absolutely happening right from the rip again. There's no sort of, okay, at least they were able to do their job. No, they couldn't do their job to save their lives, and it's so brutal. So brutal. And for you to fumble, it was a killer. And I think everybody on the sideline sort of slumped. Oh, man, here we go. He's turning the ball over way too much. He's not playing good. But when he fumbled that ball, you could see the sadness. You could see the disappointment. We're not used to seeing him ride the lows that low. Well, he did that. I don't think he was in control, which tells you that there's a lot of emotions right now that they're having a difficult time expressing or holding in. When do you hold it in? When do you let that happen, right? When do you let the expression show?